As media soars with the news of the upcoming presidential election, the candidates are the talk of the nation. With all the turmoil between not only the candidates, but the nation being confused as to which way the polls will sway, and which candidate is the most ideal president to govern the nation. As we travel to the polls on November the 8th of this year, what will your ballot reveal? Which candidate will you choose to be commander of this nation, the pilot of our flight, the captain of our ship, and will this nation's choice be the best one after all? Regarding the Democratic candidates, the very first one, she is the woman. Her name is Hillary Clinton. She was born in Chicago, Illinois, and now resides in New York. She's married to our 42nd president, Bill Clinton, and was the first lady while Bill served from 1992 to 1998. Hillary Clinton has held many elective offices in the government. She was former Secretary of State, as she held many other positions before. Regarding her political platform, I'm just going to give an overlay of some of her standpoints on issues. Regarding individual rights, she strongly agrees that abortion is a woman's unrestricted right. She is comfortable with same-sex marriage, and she legally requires hiring of women minorities. However, Hillary Clinton strongly disagrees in keeping God in the public sphere. On to domestic rights, she strongly agrees that we should expand Obamacare. However, Clinton strongly disagrees that stricter punishment reduces crime, as well as disagreeing with absolute right to gun ownership. She disagrees with vouchers for school choice and disagrees with marijuana being a gateway drug. Regarding economic issues, Clinton strongly agrees that stimulus rather than market-led recovery. She agrees with higher taxes on the wealthy, as well as agreeing to pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants. Clinton strongly disagrees with private Social Security. Regarding, lastly, defense and international issues, Hillary Clinton disagrees with support and expand of free trade, as well as disagreeing with expand of the military and avoiding foreign entanglements. On to the second Democratic candidate, Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders was born in New York and now resides in Burlington, Vermont. He's married to Mary Jane O'Mara Sanders. Bernie Sanders has first arose to office in 1981 and holds an elected position to this day. He was the former U.S. Senator of Vermont. Regarding Sanders' political platform, with individual rights, he strongly agrees that abortion is a woman's unrestricted right. He legally requires hiring of women and minorities. He's comfortable with same-sex marriage. However, Sanders strongly disagrees with keeping God in the public sphere. On to domestic issues, Sanders strongly agrees that we must expand Obamacare. He has no opinion and is neutral on regarding the absolute right to gun ownership. He strongly disagrees with vouchers for school choice and disagrees with stronger punishment reduces crime. Regarding economic issues, Sanders strongly agrees with stimulant rather than market-led recovery. He agrees with higher taxes on the wealthy, as well as pathway to citizenship for legal immigrants. He strongly disagrees with private Social Security. Lastly, defense and international issues. He strongly disagrees with supporting and expanding free trade, as well as expanding the military. He strongly agrees with avoiding foreign entanglements. On to our Republican side of the ballot. Our only and first candidate is Donald Trump, because as we see in the news recently, John Kasich and Ted Cruz have resigned. Donald Trump has never held elective office. He's born in Manhattan, New York, and still resides in Manhattan, New York. He's married to Melania Trump and is president of Trump Organization. His political platform regarding individual rights, he strongly agrees that we must keep God in the public sphere. However, Trump strongly disagrees with abortion being a woman's unrestricted right. He legally requires the hiring of women and minorities and is comfortable with same-sex marriage. On to domestic issues, he strongly agrees that stricter punishment reduces crime. He agrees with right to gun ownership and vouchers for school choice. He strongly disagrees with expanding Obamacare and marijuana being a gateway drug. Regarding economic issues, he strongly agrees with higher taxes for the wealthy and private Social Security. He strongly disagrees with stimulus rather than market-led recovery. Onto defense and international issues, Trump strongly agrees with expanding the military and avoiding foreign entanglements. As I said again, Ted Cruz and John Kasich have resigned from the presidential debate, or election, The media drowns Americans with biased information, bits and pieces of sound bites, and simply does not give both sides. I have only skimmed the surface of each candidate's political platform, in which case I did unbiasedly. November the 8th will be here before we can blink. Are you ready? Have you studied each candidate? Who will become our leader? And may I ask you again, will America's choice be the right one? Thank you.